This is Doom Dust of the Disintegrator by Sersa Victory. And we have 5 heroes going to go into this thing, starting with Fenwick. Go ahead, Fenwick.
Hello, I'm Fenwick. I used to be part of a cavalry brigade till my horse got maimed, and I got maimed. So now I just wander the land as an adventurer. I still keep my lance, though, from those days.
Then we have Gren.
Ran is a ranger raised by halflings who had to leave home when he didn't fit in. Not that anyone disliked him, just that he didn't fit anymore. And now he's roaming for adventure.
Kagan.
I am Kagan Matisvar. I seek all things arcane, and I seek knowledge. And by the robe of Trasperia, we shall find ourselves some treasure.
Jason.
I am Tayson, a halfling noble who worships Trasperia. I very much believe that where I am is where I'm supposed to be at all times, and the things I'm doing, I was fated to be doing at all times. So I move through the world pretty confident that what I'm doing is the right choice.
Jason starts with a luck token. Look for me to say that you just missed or you just failed as an indicator that a luck token would be appropriate to be used. Luck tokens in this game don't give you a reroll, but they do add +3 to a roll that you've made. So you make your own luck by getting close, and then you can take advantage of it if you have a luck token. Vale, go ahead.
This is Vale, and she is a halfling thief. She grew up, her parents were archaeologists, so she's no stranger to the desert, and she just, rather than learning her parents' trade, she kind of ended up learning from all the people that her parents hired to keep them safe, and she was really good at stabbing people in the back.
Vale also has a luck token. The adventure starts with you all knowing of this place called the Tomb of the Disintegrator. And you know a little bit of history of this Demi-Lich, and that he partnered with giantesses that made their tombs here. But he double-crossed them, tried to consume them, tried to consume their god herself. And in that, he was destroyed. Well, there is an opening to go in and try to recover whatever treasure might be left there in his destruction. But time is short. A vast sandstorm, conjured by Net, the goddess herself, rumbles toward the tomb mound, threatening to bury the ruin for all eternity. You must make haste to claim as much treasure as you can, including the tomb's ultimate prize, the powdery remains of the jeweled Demi-Lich himself. On your way there, before you get close and want to start casting protective spells and such, you see a corpse, a fresh nomad corpse huddled around a burnt-out prayer fire. Clutches a map inked into a strip of sun-blackened flesh.
I don't know what happened to this man, but we should avoid his fate. Perhaps this map would help us.
I pick out my lance and try to flick the map away from the body.
You succeed.
And then I go pick it up.
The map has drawings on it. Here's what they look like. You can, of course, refer to that anytime during the adventure.
What kind of wounds does this man have?
He was, you think, overcome by sickness of some sort. There is like remains of vomit and stuff around his mouth, and flies are flying around it. You don't see any stab wounds or puncture wounds or anything like that.
Oh, so he's somewhat fresh. So we have options here.
You are approaching the tomb mound, and it's nearby. You'll get there in just a matter of under an hour, you think, of walking from the south. So the most likely thing you'll see first will be those slave sticks to the south. When you're ready to go, you let me know. As you guys are looking at this map.
Let's walk up to the slave sticks and see what that's all about.
Sure.
And before you do, you want to cast any spells?
Yeah, I want to cast Stimulant.
Go for it.
And fail.
But you succeed, you just don't retain it.
Okay.
So for the next hour, so write down, everyone should note their own spells. Stimulant's going to last for 1 hour from now, real time. Anyone else?
Yeah, I will cast Protection from Evil. Who's our person in the front? Vale?
Probably me, Fenwick.
Fenwick? Okay, I'm going to cast Protection from Evil on you.
All right. And then I'm going to cast Load Crossbow.
I summon a magical force to come over me as I cast my mage armor. Protect us.
Okay. Draw the map. Where you?
David, did you say you cast Stimulant on Vale?
Is that on one person?
Or is it on multiple?
It's one person.
Okay. Then I guess on myself.
If you look to the bottom of the map, zoom out, you come to the slave sticks of Sekhmet. The slave sticks have corpses lashed to them. The corpses' teeth are yellow against their skin blackened and peeled from sun exposure. There's tents, there's rugs, there's bowls, there's fragrant smoke, musk of camels. This is an encampment of nomads that have come to explore this tomb, much like yourselves. The tomb mound entrance to the north is dark. The archway murals are chiseled away and stolen. And now we start. 3.5 hours real time from now, the storm will arrive.
No time like the present.
Just as you're getting close, you hear this cacophony of voices, and you see the nomads. They haven't really spotted you coming through the sands. You can see they're sifting through spoils, prying teeth and piercings from the lashed corpses and other such things. All of a sudden, a nomad runs from the tomb, coming out of the tomb. He's excited. He's shouting. He's holding up a black cloak, big black leather cloak. He goes to don it. When he does, it transforms him into an enormous vampire bat. The nomads and cultists, they turn and flee. The vampire bat, you can see, slays several of them, raking across them with his talons, and gives chase to the rest of them into the desert. The hitched camels panic and flee the other direction, and you are left here in front of the tomb.
Good news. We came to the right place.
Yeah. Well,
I
and
wonder
you
if
said,
that bat's going to return.
and sorry, Tom, you said that there were people lashed to each of the pillars, the slave
Corpses,
things?
yes, lashed to each of the six
Right.
stakes.
I'm going to just one by one investigate them, just see if there's, are they clothed, anything in their pockets? Are they just...
Yeah. You find a scroll on one of them that had been missed, not picked over yet. A scroll of Zone of Truth.
Okay.
Anyone want to pick that up and take it?
Yeah, I mean, unless somebody wants it, I'll carry it for now.
I have initiative markers of 0 and 1 for you guys. So anytime you're just like wanting to walk around and observe things, you can just keep your initiative on 0. Anytime you want to do something specific, you can change it to 1, and I'll toggle through each of you taking turns. Like Tayson just did something. So if anyone else wants to do anything while Tayson's doing that, or you can just move. If all you want to do is double move, you can double move.
Vale walks up to the stake above that one and is also checking out what's on these.
You find a wooden ring passed over. It's carved to resemble a snake. It's only worth about $1, you'd estimate. A wooden ring, 1 gold piece carved to look like a snake.
She takes it and pockets it.
Fenwick.
Fenwick, he looks up at that pillar, and also I'm looking around to see if the nomads had discarded or left anything here.
There's a good chance there's tents all around, and they fled on foot immediately. So there's tents you can also search besides what's here. But looking at this one, you don't find anything else that they've missed here. You don't have to wait for me if you want to do something. Just set your initiative to 1, and I'll call your...
Brent, Kagan?
Kagan, you want to do anything?
Want to do?
Kagan, I look around and I see this scroll and this ring, and I believe that perhaps I should be detecting magic. And so I step by myself for a second and say, Revelato, and I cast Detect Magic. Do I detect anything within my reach as I walk around?
You do. And that replaces your mage armor.
Correct.
And you detect, of course, the scroll that you found, but there's also in the tents something coming. And you find in the tent a potion of giant strength.
Oh.
Potion of giant strength will increase a person's strength by 2 if they consume it, and the duration for that is, I believe, 1 hour. But yeah, 1 hour. And Gren, what are you doing?
Wants to go up and look at the entrance.
Gren, the entrance is dark, but you see and you hear way far to the north voices. There's someone up there. You can see maybe through the haze and stuff some light far down there, but you can't make it out quite yet from this entrance area. You do, however, note that there are numerous pits.
There are open pits?
Yeah, there are open pits all along the passageway there. The place is cold and dry, a stark contrast to the scorching heat outside. Pit traps are open in the floor, each about 10 feet deep, or at least the first ones you can see. Most of the spikes pried from the bottom. The walls have long traces where looks like thread had been pulled free, like plaster is, broken down from the wall. And voices far ahead in the darkness, past even where I've drawn. A couple side passages that you can see and alcoves that you can see, but you have to get close to see what's inside them. Okay.
Vale says, hey, can I see that map real quick?
You can always look at the map. You have to kind of pan up to the top, but
Yeah,
it is
I
there.
remember who had it. Okay, she says, yeah, these pits seem to be marked on this map. But do you notice there's a lot. It looks like there's other entrances to this place, and there's like nothing up in the north but northeast. I don't know. What do you guys think about running a perimeter just to kind of see what we got here versus
I get the sense that there's a storm coming, and we probably want to do this as quickly as possible. And we're here at this entrance, so I feel like
I'm inclined to agree. I think if we had more time, there's a lot of value in scouting, but let's just fortune favors the bold.
Vale, I'm going to give you an extra luck token. So you're up to 2 now.
Oh, nice.
Fenwick.
Vale's like, guys, I disagree. I've been in a lot of tombs, and the people that build these things are kind of messed up, and they really like to to mess with people. So I don't know. I see a blank place on a map, and I'm like, let's go that way. But that's just me.
Fenwick.
Decision needs to be made. So let's.
yeah, I'm gonna stow my crossbow and take out my lance and tap ahead of me. Since there's obviously pits.
So as
And I'd
Fenwick's taking his turn, everyone of you that wants to do nothing but move to shadow Fenwick, don't want to take any action besides double moving, you can just move at the same time Fenwick does. If you want to take an action, you can also move, but save, 1 move action for doing the thing you want to do and set your initiative. So Fenwick, you're moving forward. You can see these pits are just 10 feet deep, like I said, with spikes at the bottom of them that have been mostly pried away and pulled out of there. There is, you can see a passageway to the east.
I'm gonna come over to this pit and tap the left wall with my lance, see if I hear any sounds of maybe it's hollow or anything down there.
Yes, you hear something seem a little off down there, and the rest of you looks like you're just moving. So back to round 2, Fenwick. What do you want to do round 2?
I tell the group I hear something a little off down in this pit. I think it's worth our time to check it out. It's a 10-foot pit.
10 feet deep, correct.
And the spikes have been pried out.
Correct.
Can I hang drop into it?
Yep.
And
Why don't you hold a rope just in case there's a pit under the pit? You know what I mean?
That would be amazing.
If you have a rope,
Sure. I had to give up my grappling hook, but I do have rope. I'll hand one end to someone else. I'll climb down, test the floor of the pit, make sure that's not a pit. And then I would like to search this left wall, this west one.
You find a doorway there, or door there, and the rest you can move as you like. Looks like no one wants to do anything, so then Fenwick, what are you doing after that?
Open the door.
What's the lighting like here?
Oh, just the light coming from the outside. There's voices to the north, far off past where I've drawn. There's some light flickering down there, but in the smoke and the haze, you can't tell what's going on down there for sure. And you guys can do your own. We won't actually track light while we're playing, but you have enough torches I noted on you and enough light spells on you that I'll just be drawing the rooms for you.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Okay. So opening that door, Fenwick.
Fenwick, before you go, take this potion. I believe it's a potion of giant strength. It could come in handy.
Oh, that's incredible. Thank you.
Yes, we work together.
Okay. Okay. So you find a secret tunnel at the bottom of the pit. Heads west.
Okay.
And back to you, Fenwick.
All right. I will, using my lance to tap ahead of me, I'll tap on down this tunnel.
Okay. The rest of you can assume you're able to climb down safely and can move behind Fenwick as he moves as you like. And when you get to the tunnel, Fenwick, you come to an opening. And when you get to the opening, it emerges into a larger chamber that you can see. And in this chamber is a very strange object in there. You can see the columns. There's columns set into the walls to the north and to the south. They are painted sandstone. They have masks of a pharaoh queen near the ceiling on each of them. There's mounds of white natron. That's kind of like soapy, a soapy compound, soapy salty compound. A white natron spilling from the cracks in the hollow columns. There's a door to the west of the recessed basalt. There's no handle, and it has the appearance of an enormous funerary tablet. The darkness of the room is oppressive, but you can just see hovering above and in front of that door, but facing away from you, an enormous floating mask of a pharaoh. And it has 2 crossed bows levitating behind it, each with 2 barbed arrows knocked. They're all pointing to the west, and the mask is facing to the west, away from you. And the arrows, you can see they glisten with a thick substance. They pay no mind you. They're floating in the air. This huge mask that's like 10 feet across, and these 2 crossed bows.
I sense magic here.
See, Gren wants to do something. We want to do, Gren.
Oh, I wanted to look down that passage the other direction, just to see what I see down that way before I get into the pit.
Okay. You can see, yeah. Well, that's about as far as you can see down.
Okay.
A hint of maybe a cross passage out down there.
I got it.
All right, Fenwick.
I sense magic here. I don't trust it. Is anyone amongst us capable of understanding its purpose?
I have my detect magic aura going, and what kind of dweomers am I sensing?
It seems like this mask is some sort of magical construct, probably highly dangerous in your best estimation, equivalent to empowered a golem of some sort. And the bows are magically animated as well. They all seem to be one thing with the mask, though. Nothing else in the room besides the mask is magic.
It's almost as if they're guarding from whatever's in that chamber to the west, as opposed to the other way around, which
Correct.
is unnerving.
Yeah. But maybe that's, I don't know the lore of this place, but we're looking for the remains of a demi-lich, and maybe it was trapped here.
Well, I say time is of the essence. And do we want to explore this room more, or go to another place?
I'm with Gren. I was going to go down the east hallway as well. Look for whatever that spell for not being beheaded. That sounds like a good thing, possibly.
Does anyone have a 10-foot pole or a mirror?
No.
My lance is pretty long.
I've got a mirror. I've got a mirror, yeah. Vale's got one.
I would like to try and attach the mirror to the end of the lance and get a look at the other side of that mask without going on the other side of the mask.
Yeah. Vale hands the mirror over. Good luck, sir.
I love this one.
So that means
you have to get close enough to the mask to get to their side, so you get a good look as you look up at those bows up there and the substance dripping off of them. Not any poison you can identify, but most likely poison on those arrows.
Yep.
There's 2 barbed arrows knocked on each bow. The face of the mask, it has, unlike that mini I have drawn there, it has a complete covering of the face, and it's got a stylized depiction of like a pharaoh queen breathing out a plague of locusts.
Ooh. Does it have eyes, an open mouth?
No.
Okay.
It's just a picture.
Just a picture.
Just a solid block of bronze/gold/whatever it's made of.
Got it. Well, gang, do you want to try and pass this, or do you want to keep exploring?
I think
of exploring, because we can always come back to this. There's a lot of dungeon to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we get
way.
out of the pit and go to the east then?
Lead the way. Ben, are you going to be leading or Fenwick?
I'll head out.
Okay, Fenwick, go ahead and keep going. From there, you can see a intersection ahead, and you can pause there because you see something strange to the south. Everyone can regroup by Fenwick.
Oh.
To the south, Fenwick, you see first some hellish light peeking around the corner. You can see a salamander is there, and the chamber that it is in has hieroglyphs covering every surface. There is a sandstone plinth that this thing is kind of halfway coiled around, and that plinth is waist high. It's in the center of the chamber. It's chiseled in the likeness of cobras tied into knots. There is rubble all over the floor around this thing. The air is crackling with the flames. Otherwise, no smoke really filling the room. And on that plinth is a stone.
Okay. I tell the group there's a fiery snake man.
I'm going into sight and saying, "Fiery friend, are you trapped here?"
All right. Oh boy. Okay. Everyone get to where you want to be. When Ren gets there, the snake immediately is hostile. When he sees you, he turns and he hisses, "You will not take it," in common. And roll initiative, everyone.
Oh, we will try.
Initiative button.
It's that. It should be the leftmost button.
IN. Okay.
Say IN. Yeah.
Oh, that was the initiative.
Okay. So this thing hisses, you will not take it, and begins slithering toward you all, Fenwick. Spear leveled in a slithering charge. You go first, though.
I'm gonna heft my shield, and I don't want to get close to this thing, so I'm gonna use my lance still. I'm gonna stop here and attack it with range with my lance.
Armor class 15 for the salamander. The chamber that he is in, filled with rubble, hieroglyphs covering every surface. The sandstone plinth has an item on it. Your best estimation is this is some sort of magic item. A luck stone, you would guess. The bearer of the stone would gain 3 luck tokens, even if they already have luck tokens. They have to carry the stone until the luck tokens are used. The serpent dodges your strike, and Vale, you're next.
Am I feeling heat emanating from this?
Yeah, you think if you get a little closer, you might actually take some fire damage.
Okay, I say, careful, he's hot.
Vale, you started your turn. If you had started your turn completely out of sight, you'd be automatically hidden at the start of your turn, but you're not hidden there.
Oh, okay. Shoot, I was trying to do that, but that makes sense. Okay, so is hiding an action?
It is, yeah. You can do it for free as a rogue, but otherwise it's an action.
Okay. Well, shoot. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna back up here and shoot with my crossbow.
Armor class 15 for the thing.
Say it again.
Armor class 15.
Okay.
You hit easily, doing 1 point of piercing damage to the thing.
Okay. I'm gonna jump back over here.
Now the next turn you'll be hidden. Vale's done. Tayson.
Line of sight from here, I should. I am going to cast a spell. It's showing up. There it is.
13 dex save. So the salamander fails and takes 8 points of radiant damage.
Aha.
Burning it's not accustomed to. And then the salamander. Now he goes, takes his flaming spear and he stabs at Fenwick with it. Fenwick deftly dodges out of the way, and then the thing tries to rake it past his body as it pulls it back toward himself. And again, Fenwick dodges or is glancing off his chain. But all of a sudden, it's like that salamander uses a luck token and turns that miss, would have been a miss, into a hit and catches his leg on the way back, doing 9 points of piercing fire damage.
No, I'm grievously wounded.
And the salamander also closes on you as it does that. And then Kagan, your turn.
All right, Fenwick, get away from that thing.
You can feel heat roiling off of Fenwick at the start of your turn. You think you take some damage.
I point my quarterstaff at it and fire off a ray of frost.
Its armor class is 15. The ray just misses, doing no damage.
Good luck. And I move back.
Gran, your turn.
I'm going to use the balm to grant resistance to fire, and I think all I can do is move.
That's correct. Okay, after Gren, round is over. And we have some new friends coming. Vale, roll a d6 for me.
That's a 2.
Okay. You see Fenwick out of the corner of your eye, mostly covered up by the rubble. A person steps out of what might have been a stasis effect here in the back corner of the room. Mm-hmm. A ancient hero from the looks of him, some desert warrior hero. And let's see, he's suspicious of you all. He is hostile to the salamander. So let me add his initiative. You see him draw a weapon and immediately go to attack the salamander. Still like eyeing you sideways though. And it's
okay.
16. You go before he goes. Go ahead, Benwick.
All right, I take damage.
You do. You take heat. 2 fire.
Oh, really hot. I step back, attack with my lance again. 15.
Yeah, for 10 damage. Solid.
And then I will step back farther in the hopes that someone can heal me.
Your turn,
Yeah,
Vale.
get back there.
You start your turn hidden.
All right, so I'm hidden, but as soon as I'm going to you, I am not hidden. Is that correct?
You get your sneak attack the round you come out, including the full movement. So you can move as far as you want and still get a sneak attack.
And I can get up there close, but I can't. And sneak attack's only melee, yes?
No, you can sneak attack with a bow.
Okay, well then I will. Yeah, I'm gonna actually. I'll just go back there again and shoot bow from there. Sneak attack.
Shoot. You can't. You're using a crossbow, which means it takes a move or an action to reload.
You're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, different.
And so
okay.
you can't move at all and shoot it.
Right.
But you can throw a dagger.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll do that. I'll throw my dagger.
Okay. Going to hit the dagger button. Holy cow. That
Boom.
is 24 points of damage as this dagger arcs over your head. Gren, where were you aiming at that thing, Vale?
Vale is kind of just going for the head.
Going for the head. Dagger spins right through, sinks right into the skull of the thing, and it falls limp to the ground, dead.
Oh,
The man that's left there,
Good job, Phil.
we can come out of combat. He is leery of you guys, not hostile though, and he speaks in an ancient language that you have some trouble understanding. But he sees the number of you, and he holds his hands up like he means not to fight.
Vale goes and grabs her dagger. Yeah.
Conversation, I will inspect Fenwick's wounds and let's see what we can do about that.
Nice.
What is my magic detection picking up anything else?
Kagan, only the stone, a stone of luck that is sitting on that plinth.
I reach forward and touch the stone and take it.
You gain 3 luck tokens. As long as you hold on to that stone, you'll have those 3 luck tokens.
This could be very useful for us.
Vale.
I have a question about that luck stone. After he uses his 3, could he then pass it to someone else in the party? And then they get 3?
You can try that and find out, Tayson. Vale, what do you want to do?
Vale is just kind of scoping out the area, kind of looking for traps and just looking at the room that we're in here.
Carefully searching the room there, Vale. You note that there's no other treasure that you can find. The rubble covering the floor, you don't see anything under the rubble. The hieroglyphs all on the walls are a spell. A long spell, too long to transcribe, you would think, on any of you, but it is a spell for not being beheaded and forced to witness the disintegration of the body in the burning pits of the Duat.
She kind of yells back, or not well, she whispers quite kind of loudly, Hagen!
Yes.
This looks like some kind of spell thing you might be interested in, possibly.
Oh, yes.
In fact,
yes.
any of you can transcribe this. It will, however, take enough time that will be a random wandering monster check. The hero that was removed from stasis, he, if you let him, is just kind of leaving the area.
Well, I want to talk to him.
Yeah.
You say something, he turns and looks at you, and he doesn't understand you. You can tell his garb is very ancient. The language he speaks, you don't recognize.
Oh, okay.
It appears there was some
shot.
sort of stasis effect that was holding him at this wall here, and there's 4 or 3 other ones along the wall that are all broken as well. His was the last one to break. The other ones are ancient looking, like they had been broken long ago. So he might have been here for aeons of time. If you don't stop him physically, he's going to leave.
No, I'm not stopping.
I think we're going to let him leave.
Okay, so he's going to leave. And then, Brandon, anything else you want to do in the room?
Nope, I think it's time to go to the east.
Okay, you guys can reset to zeros, and whoever's leading, Fenwick, go ahead.
Yeah.
You guys change the leader just anytime, just let me know. So Fenwick, you can stop when you're a couple squares away, and I'll describe what you see there at the intersection. At the intersection, there is a chamber, and then all the way to the north, and there's a rusty portcullis to the east. The portcullis appears to be rusted in place. It's scuffed quite a bit on the outward-facing side, as something massive is rubbed against it. The walls, floor, and ceiling are also scuffed. You see a giant stone cog behind the portcullis. You can keep moving, Fenwick.
All right. These scuff marks make me nervous. I feel as if there's some mechanical thing that comes through this hall.
When you get to where you can look to the north, you can see that the passageway ends and a dead end to the north.
And it's a dead end to the south as well?
Correct.
I'm gonna
Fenwick, could we perhaps grab the body of the salamander and throw it in the hallway in front of you? See what happens?
If it's cooled down by now, maybe. Do you want to go grab that?
Sure.
You hear groaning and moaning from Kagan. He's either having a heart attack or he can't move it. One of the two.
I'm not. It's a little heavy.
All right, I'll come down. I'm a little bit stronger than you.
You're able to drag it with the two of you. Just cool down enough. You can touch it, and you can drag it to where you like.
Okay. Just toss it right here in the middle of the intersection.
Yeah, nothing happens.
I'm gonna take my lance and tap if it can reach. I want to tap that south wall.
That's south.
Here.
Oh, south wall. Something not right about that south wall. You have to get closer to tell exactly, but it seems like it might be hollow beyond it.
That's the secret door that opens, that unleashes the juggernaut or whatever it is.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, oh, I found something that runs you over.
Yeah, Vale's like,
Wow.
we get a bad feeling about this area, guys. I think we go back and go north. I'll take my chances with a pit any day.
This does feel somewhat deathly.
Mm. How wide are the gaps between the rusted bars?
About a foot wide.
Do we have
Could somebody
any
squeeze
small
through
people?
them?
Someone could try.
All eyes
I'm a
turned towards
small
the halfling.
people. Where am I going?
Well, I don't want you to go in the hallway. Do you mind if I throw you against those bars?
There you
and
go.
See if
I
you...
look at you with like the most incredulous look. Everyone else, avert your eyes.
Vale goes up to Tyson's like, hey, don't let these tall folk like bully you. Like, why don't we throw them against the bars instead of them always? It's always throw the halfling, throw the halfling. Come on, what is this, guys? Come on, you're really gonna? This is how you're gonna play it?
I must admit, in my younger days, I did throw a halfling or two.
Yeah, I can tell.
You look like a halfling thrower, Kagan.
I look like a halfling thrower. I don't know, guys. I think we got limited time. I'd say let's head back west. Let's not throw the halfling. Let's not stoop that low.
Well, here's the reason why I'm suggesting this is because I think the controls for whatever this death trap is are beyond those bars, and if we could dismantle it, then we might be able to go to the north. And I don't know, just
I agree.
Yeah. So as many of those things that will dismantle it, the guys that live in these things are twisted, and they're like, hey, come find this thing, and that'll maybe like set the thing off. It's just as likely to cause problems as it is to undo problems. But it's your funeral, man.
Well, I don't have any mechanism of getting past those bars. I'm no thief, despite my halfling heritage. I can't
Okay.
pick any of those.
Well, there's a foot separation between each of them. So
I like rest my hands on my belly, scroll in and look at my guy.
okay.
All right.
I'm willing to try, and I like suck in my stomach and scamper. Kill me, Tom.
Nothing happens.
I squeeze through.
As you're trying to squeeze through and you're pushing the
God damn it.
portcullis and you can hear the cracking of the rust and stuff like that, all of a sudden, the south wall begins to grind open. You can see something of stone, something of ochre marble beyond, blood-stained. Everyone's going to get to take a turn before that door opens all the way, and we'll start with Tayson. What do you want to do, Tayson? The door to the south is opening, rising up. You can see something underneath it, blood-stained.
Do I feel like I'm making any progress in squeezing through, or like?
Oh, do you think you can get through the portcullis? You're not confident you'll make it. You'd have to make a check to do it. DC is going to be 12, and it's going to be dexterity.
Oh my god!
If you want to try,
I do want to try. Fortune favors the bold.
oh boy,
Got a luck point?
it's not. You're not making it.
There's no
You
number of
can
luck tokens.
stay there and try again with your move, or you can use your move to do something else.
I mean, there's
Back.
obviously that's the correct
You
course
run
of
back.
action.
We need to bail, guys. I was
Fenwick.
like, come on, let's go.
If all you're doing is moving, you can move right away. You don't have to wait for me to get to you. Fenwick.
Based off of what I've seen with our halfling friend trying to squeeze through, do those bars look pretty weak?
No, but they do look like he's broken a lot of the rusting in place, and so it looks like it could be raised. You just don't have any clue what it would take to raise it.
All right. I'm going to just back up a little bit. I want to observe what happens in this case.
Kagan.
But
I take a step back and await. Do I sense any magic happening?
Just moved. Grin.
Yeah, Vale's gonna just be like, she's like, guys, we need to bail right now.
And
I've been in this situation before.
The door opens all the way as you guys are moving and repositioning and watching, and it lifts up to reveal a juggernaut. Juggernaut of giant ochre marble elephant on blood-stained stone rollers. This thing begins to move, and you're worried, that it'll turn the corner toward you, but it just picks up speed and moves to the north. And then you hear an enormous crash and screams, and then the sickening pulp of bodies being crushed. And then, well, let's see, none of you can tell exactly what happened unless you want to peek around the corner.
I do.
I know, but I'm going to roll its initiative. I want you all to roll real initiatives.
Okay.
Then we'll see if you want to look around the corner. First to go, Vale.
I I mean, I can't. I'm over here, so I guess I can sneak over here and just.
All right, when you peek around the corner, you see that the thing has smashed through the northern wall into a chamber beyond and rolled over several nomad cultists, killing all of them. You can see one twitching a little bit beneath it, but all the other ones are dead. And yeah, that's what you see up there. And the thing is pivoting, turning from facing north to turn back to face south.
She relays this, and she's like, "Guys, it's coming back. We gotta get out of here."
And then after Vale, Grin.
I want to try and put a spike in the ground in the middle of the hall.
Done.
And
That'd
then
be your action.
back up. Yeah.
Okay. And then after you comes the Juggernaut. And let's see. This thing finishes its pivot and then moves south. And it slows as it gets to the intersection and begins to pivot west. And then
Towards us.
Toward you guys.
Yeah.
And then Benwick, your turn.
Well, this is a sorry state of affairs.
You hear a halfling behind you go, "Told you so."
Yeah, I think we need to run away. Maybe go into the pit and go down that hallway. It can't fit. So yeah, I'm gonna double move.
Double move, Tayson.
I kind of want to try and like sneak behind it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to double move.
Double moving. Okay, then Kagan.
Run!
And then next round, Gren.
I'm sitting here.
And then, oh boy, the Juggernaut goes right on the heels of Benwick, rolling over the top of Vale as it goes by. Vale, you'll take 41 bludgeoning.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Damn.
And in the narrow confines of where you're at, you have no room to escape that. So you are crushed underneath it. Luckily, that doesn't kill you outright, surprisingly. You have really good hit points for a rogue. So you're knocked down to 0 hit points, dying. At the start of your turn, you got a death save, which is a con save. Oh, it's not start of your turn yet. Hold up. We'll do that at the start of your turn. So you're sitting there at 0, dying. The Juggernaut's chase after Benwick. And then Benwick, your turn.
I sprint towards the pit. 5, 10, 25, 30. Jump down into the pit. And then I'm gonna double move into the smaller passage.
Jason.
I'm going to make my way towards Vale. 2, 3. Am I able to use any of my movement to like drag Vale one more spot?
Did you have 2 squares of movement left?
5. Yes, I could drag Vale once. There we go.
Done. After Tayson, Kagan.
I also run this way. 1, 2, 6, 7.
Then Vale, round 4, death save. Roll a con save. Look at that.
Nice.
Vale regains a hit point with a natural 20.
Sweet.
You get your turn, Vale, to do anything you want with. You start prone with your weapons, whatever you had in your hand on the ground to your west.
I like the idea of trying to get this portcullis up.
I agree.
Vale kind of gets up and dusts herself off and looks at Tyson, and she's like, "Why do the tall ones never listen?" And she kind of stands up, and she's gonna come around here and kind of lick her wounds for a second, kind of hiding back here. That's her turn.
And then Gren.
Double move here.
And then Juggernaut's turn. It continues the chase. 6 gets to there and slides to a stop, and then begins to rotate back to the east. And then Fenwick, your turn.
Okay. Now that I hear that it's turning, I will creep up to the pit and climb out on this side, the south side, and wait for it to get done, I guess.
Tayson's turn, Tyson.
Sorry, my headset had just disconnected. Okay, I'm going to try and squeeze through again.
Make a check. DC 12. Just failed.
Oh my god. No, just passed.
With luck, you squeeze through the bars. And then finish your move where you like. And then Kagan.
Kagan looks around and says, good luck in there, young man. And I hand my potion of healing to Vale and say, "You look awful," and administer it.
Go ahead and roll for it. Okay.
Rude.
And you receive 3.
And Kagan, you get a luck token, but you're already maxed. So, Gran, you gain a luck token.
And I will move this way and wait here.
And then that round's over. And then Vale, your turn.
All right. Vale feels a little bit better after that, and she's going to head up here looking to...
Oh, yeah, and that's open. So let me describe what's up there. So up there is...
stealthily looking.
Yeah, let me draw the rest of it that you can see. Okay, and that's open now. You see rubble mounds of sand, skeletons half buried in the sand, crushed bodies crushed up against the north wall and blood pouring out into the sand. The skeletons are separate from those bodies. Doors at the west into the hall are half buried in sand. They are painted with the image of the goddess Net, weaving wrappings for mummies. You see another body to the east. Looks like some sort of tomb trap had released and crushed them against the north wall, leaving just enough gap you could squeeze through there.
Are these guys to the north?
All dead.
They're all dead. Okay.
Yeah.
She turns to Kagan. She's like, "Well, the map said trap. It looks like these guys got the trap. I'm gonna sneak out here, and I don't know. I think we should get out of this place for a second and go check up the northeast corner of this map." So she's gonna. Can I sneak up there?
You take your whole turn. Do whatever you want to do on your whole turn.
Yeah. She's gonna
looking through there, you can see that it opens to the outside.
Yeah. She's gonna try to sneak through here as stealthily as possible.
Okay. While you're
outside.
moving, Gren, your turn.
Gren steps over in front of the portcullis, blowing on his two hands, squats down and tries to lift it up.
DC 9 strength check. You easily raise the portcullis into the ceiling. Finish your move where you like. Juggernaut's rolling your way.
Does the Juggernaut look like it could get past that cog?
No. It gets to there, and then it stops. Juggernaut stops. Like it powers down, sort of. And we're out of countdown.
Did it stop as the portcullis was raised? Did the raising of the portcullis stop it?
No, it did not.
Okay.
You guys can, let's see. Everyone hit your initiative to 0. If you want to do anything besides move, set it to 1. I'll just cycle through you. Anyway, go ahead.
I'd like to get up to the portcullis not the portcullis, the Juggernaut, and see if there's a way I could dismantle it.
Mm-hmm. You see no switches or anything like that turns it off or on.
I think we need to take a moment to appreciate how brave that was, walking right up to the portcullis. Gren is going to take a look at the cog here.
Yeah, the cog is 10 feet in diameter, chiseled from black basalt. It's horizontal, basically, above the ground, and it's massive. Nothing strange, like no hieroglyphs, no compartments, nothing like that.
Will it turn?
You can try. And next round, Fenwick, what do you want to do?
I want to climb on top of the Juggernaut and check it for secret compartments.
Okay. There are no secret compartments. Okay. Then Gren.
Gonna try and turn the cog.
Pushing as hard as you can on that cog. You think it will take, you're strong. Another person like you helping, you don't know that Tayson would be enough. Maybe a couple people like Tayson helping, and you guys could get it going. You feel like it's stuck there, but you think you could get it going with some more help. And then
maybe
next
Fenwick
round,
could help us out.
All right. I heard my name mentioned. I'll have to double move to get into the room, but
right. So you got 2 of you there, and then after Fenwick, Gren.
Let's try and push it.
Okay. As you start pushing, you can finally feel something break loose in whatever mechanism this thing is connected to, and you can hear this grinding of stone, like the mechanisms are all stone. And sand rains down in curtains from cracks in the ceiling, but not enough to fill the room. Just doing that. And then, Vale, you witness something very disconcerting. In the sands on the outside of the tomb mound, you hear the hissing sound of sand, and you see raising up out of it, shuffling hundreds of headless nomad zombies rising from the sand. As far as you can see to the north and south and west, walking the perimeter of this tomb mound now will be exceedingly dangerous.
Oh, great. So she's gonna. Can she run back?
Yeah, you can run back and report what you found. While you're running back and reporting what you found, Kagan, what do you want to do?
Tell me.
Kagan shakes his head and says, "I don't know what we've gotten into, but I think it's deeper into the tomb for us."
Somebody check where the Juggernaut came from real quick.
Yes.
All right, back to Gren. You can go do it.
I'll go do that.
Okay. Nothing in the Juggernaut's alcove. It's empty.
Okay. Then let's all gather up by those doors to the north.
Once you don't want to do anything else here, just set your initiative to 0. Fail. What do you want to do here?
I guess while they're coming, I'm not gonna open the door. I'm just checking for traps on this door. Anything indication that it's gonna kill us or something. I don't know.
You You find no traps around the door, but with your thieving skills, you suspect this isn't a real door, that it's just a wall behind it. But at the same time, you find no traps involved with the door. You know you'd have to dig out a bunch of sand to get the door open. Enough time that you'd have to check for a wandering monster, potentially. So that
Let's
is
surveil a little bit.
Door.
then Tayson.
I've been like chasing down Vale to try and heal Vale. And Vale kept running away from me. So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Hope it's worth it. I don't have healing.
It's a lot of healing. Nice. All right.
15?
15 healed. Yep. And
Let
then
me
Vale.
give him a balm here. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. I keep pushing the wrong button. Curative. That's it. There we go. 5 hit points.
That was
Vale.
for me as well?
That's for you
Yeah.
as well.
Thank you. All right, sorry, I hadn't put my thing back to 0. I think she's like, well, I was gonna say we should head out this and go up north, but now you guys have unleashed the zombies, so I don't know where. So we're stuck here, basically between a juggernaut and a zombie, as it were.
It was just a coincidence. It wasn't us. We didn't do it.
And she kind of glares at him and rolls her eyes, and she's like, well, so what do you want to take your chances with the juggernaut or with the zombies?
Well, wait.
I guess
So these doors are
zombies.
fake, Tom. You said something about digging out the doors that confused me about that.
Describe that room for you again that you guys are standing in. Of course, you got the bodies of the cultists, the pulped up bodies of the cultists. There's rubble. There's mounds of sand. There's skeletons separate from the cultists, half buried in the sand. The doors to the west, they're half buried in sand as well. They're painted with the image of the goddess Net, weaving wrappings for a mummy. To open them, you'd have to dig them out. Vale
that gonna
suspects
take
they're
time?
false.
Yeah, is that going to
Okay.
take time, like random encounter time?
It would take a random encounter to dig out either the skeletons or the door.
And we
Yeah,
don't
we
think
got-
that would be particularly useful based on Vale's judgment. Let's check the bodies and the skeletons, and then I guess we're going to have to try our luck with the juggernaut.
So Vale,
Well, if
what do you want
if
to do, Vale?
someone's digging out, go ahead.
What are you doing, Vale?
I said,
You can set your initiative to 0 at any time if you don't want to do anything.
oh yeah, I need to do that.
So Vale's not doing it in Tayson.
So I was just setting it to
Say
0.
0 Fenwick,
I
go
was-
ahead.
I was
All right,
scrolled up
And you guys
if
can
we're
always
taking-
move without taking a turn.
So I
If
just want to bring everyone's attention back to the map we have. So we're like, it looks like we're in the corridor that says traps ?
Yep,
To the south, it says spell for not being beheaded.
we found it.
Okay.
But did we write that down?
You did not write it down. To transcribe it, any of you can, but it would take a possible random encounter.
Does anybody have
so-
to turn undead? Does a wizard, or I guess that would be a priest? Does the priest have to turn undead?
I do have turn undead.
And you said they were zombies outside, so we could
Turning
potentially-
undead
again,
might help
fail.
you get past them, but there is an innumerable number of them, so you don't know how effective it'd be.
Well, but when we look at the map, we don't need to go back outside yet.
right? But that's what I was saying. Like big. I don't know. That's just my gut is telling me we should go up there, and yeah, that's just my gut. My gut, which is still a little bit dried on the outside of my body since I just got squished.
Tom, are we able to split the difference and have like me record the spell, and then have someone else work at digging things out and get one random encounter versus two?
There's no
different...
spell here to record.
I thought the spell for being beheaded.
It's down in the chamber where the salamander was.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like me and maybe someone else go down there.
You guys
I
can do
spend the
anything you
time to
want.
record.
You don't have to ask me beforehand. You just do
You're gonna
it.
get
Let's
run
not
over
split the
by a
party
So
like that.
Fenwick, what are you
If
doing?
we get a random encounter, one end or the other, we're going to get pummeled.
Fenwick, what are you doing?
Okay. Here's my thought. Somebody start digging out the skeletons. Look at those. I'm going to take my shield and use it as a shovel and dig out the doors. This leads into the main chamber, which also has doors leading north where some people want to go. So
Fenwick's
All right, I
digging.
guess we're digging.
Fenwick is digging. Kagan, what do you want to do?
Do I detect any magic around me?
Let's see that. There's a magical effect. Study item. Nope, no magic around you.
Okay. I will assist in digging.
Right. And Bale, what do you
I
want to do?
would as well.
Bale's looking at this and she knows, she's pretty sure this is false doors. Does she think that if all of us, like we could maybe get this false door down and like use it as a barricade against the juggernaut coming down this way? I mean, obviously it could probably just blast through it, but at least it'll give it something to stop it.
It's a
Is that something we could do together?
It's a big door for sure.
I know, that's the point.
I'm not gonna tell you what you can do with it. It is a big door.
Ah,
You can do whatever you want with it.
yeah. She relays that to her party. I don't know. I don't want to get squished by something else, but just a thought. Probably a bad thought.
All right, and then the digging is finished, and let's see if anything happened while you're digging. Nope, nothing happened while you're digging. You're able to open the doors now, and the walls beyond the doors are of pitted sandstone, crusted over with bloody handprints, but don't go anywhere.
That's no fun.
Vale's gonna just search, again, search for traps, search for anything that's hidden on this wall.
Vale searching, don't buy anything, Vale. Anyway, what do you want to do?
Are there hinges on this door? If so, I'm gonna start knocking the hinges out and dismantling the
Dismantling
doors.
a door. Okay, you get the door dismantled.
Okay.
Then what do you want to do, Fenwick?
I'm gonna throw the dismantled doors into the hallway to the south of us.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to pretty solidly block the hallway with the door. And then what do you want to do?
Then gonna just, I guess, wait for the search to get done.
Search is all done. No one else to do anything. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Did we
Yeah,
find
I mean,
anything
Vale-
of the skeletons that we dug out?
You haven't dug that skeleton's out.
Oh, I thought we did. Okay, sorry.
All right, dig out the skeletons.
All right. While he's doing that, Vale, what do you do?
Yeah. So sorry, I kind of didn't catch exactly the order of events. So those doors are no longer there. They're blocking the south passageway.
Yep.
And what is there now? There's just like another wall, or
Yeah, it's just
handprint?
a wall of pitted sandstone crusted over with bloody handprints, which you have searched and
Okay.
found no secret doors through it.
Okay. So and we've searched kind of like the sand and everything else underneath.
You have not dug out the
like-
skeletons yet.
Okay. So she'll kind of smack the wall and start digging skeletons, I guess.
All right. You guys finished digging the skeletons. Let's see if anything happens while you're doing that. Nope, nothing happens while you're doing that. And you do find on the skeletons a wand of protection from energy. Who wants to pick that up? Wand of protection from energy.
Anybody want this wand?
Can anyone use that, or is it class?
Anyone with a class, a bard can use it. I think both wizards and priests have protection from energy. Double checking.
I will. Tayson,
Yeah,
would
you
you
know
like
what?
to use this?
Sorry, it's flagged as a wizard
Oh,
only. in
just
the-
wizard. Yeah, just wizard.
Well, it would be rude of me to let it go to waste.
And your stimulant's down, your protection from evil's down, and your detect magic is down. So there's
Okay.
currently no spells going.
I will step aside and reactivate my detect magic.
Go ahead.
So what are we doing, guys?
We're gonna have to go back south again.
Yes,
Well, we've got-
let's go.
We blocked off that passageway now.
Well, I
You
put
can
it there. I
unblock
can
it.
take it down.
Yep.
Let's unblock the passageway.
So which way, Fenwick?
I will. If someone helps me, we could carry this. I don't know if it's worthwhile. I'm just gonna keep heading south, get to the intersection, take a peek at the juggernaut, make sure it's
Still de-animated. Yeah, de-animated.
okay.
You all can move while
All right.
Fenwick does that move. And then Fenwick, next move.
Go up to the juggernaut and assist people in crawling over it, I guess.
Okay. Keep on moving. Keep on going.
All right, we will go to the north now.
Once you get to the intersection, everyone can get to where you want to be. Okay, so to the north, you can see some light far to the north and some sort of magical thing to the east. You can't tell from here. Maybe a passageway to the west and more stuff to the north.
All right, we know it's to the east, down in the pit, tapping away up to the north,
Okay.
and I want to look around this corner.
Yeah, pause there. Everyone else can get to where you want to be when he's there. And now I'll tell you what you see to the north. So you can finally make out what's going on up there to the north. And there's a long passageway to the west. And there's an archway to the east. And let me describe the archway to the east first. So right to the east of Fenwick is a portal. Swirling gray mist is set into a giant archway of glittering black starstone. There were jewels around the archway, but they've been pried off. The voices that you hear to the north, now you can finally see through the hazy, smoky torchlight that they are using, are three masked cultists standing in front of a devil face chiseled in the north wall, painted green. It's got a striped headdress. Its mouth is open in a black O. There are sealed double doors to the west right here. They are emblazoned with the image of a siren luring throngs of victims into the open mouth of a great horned devil. The masked cultists, they have noticed you now, and as soon as they notice you, they decide to charge at you. They throw down their torches and they charge with war cries. Everyone roll initiative.
Fenwick was going to wave at them, but I guess they're...
Turns out Fenwick's charisma wasn't enough to overcome that one
Right.
reaction roll.
And neither was my initiative.
First person to act is one of those cultists. He, in a fit of rage, charges towards Fenwick, sword raised, ready to attack if anyone gets close to him, and then Gran, your turn.
I was Gonna throw a hand axe at him.
Grin
Boom.
smashes with the hand axe. This guy is an evil humanoid. So you do 8 damage to him, almost killing him. And then Kagan.
Kagan raises his staff and fires a ray of frost at that cultist and misses.
Misses.
I will use will I retain if I use a luck for
You have
level 1 or
11
am I
to retain, so no, you would.
farewell ray of frost?
Frost, Vale, your turn.
Vale's going to. So I am hidden. So I'm going to
Not
sneak up.
from that guy. He can see you.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to go up and kill him.
Okay. Yeah, you don't think it'll take much sneakery to kill him outright.
So I'm dual wielding. She pulls out both of them, and
That did it. Cut him down.
she's going to jump back here and try to be hidden.
He did get a swing at you with his sword as you close, though, doing 2 slashing damage to you, Vale. And then the cultist to the north. The next one, 6. And he's ready for if anyone attacks him. And then Fenwick, your turn.
I'm gonna move up to here and attack him with my lance.
He will smash down his sword on your lance.
Okay.
Misses it. His
I
armor
don't think I
class
hit
is
him.
13. Looks like he's got chain armor underneath his robes. So you just
Okay.
missed him. And then after Fenwick, the other cultist is going to go. 6. He rushes past his friend, stabs at Fenwick with his sword, connects and does 8 points of piercing damage / slashing damage to you.
Ow!
And then Tayson, your turn.
The closer one, Sacred Flame.
13 dex save. He tries to dodge all the way your fires. Fails, takes 1 radiant. And then Gren, your turn.
And switches to Leaf Warden his sword and misses.
This is badly. Kagan, your turn.
Kagan uses Mind Sliver against the closest of the cultists. And what is the range of Mind Sliver? 30 feet. I need to move up closer. 1. And from there, I use my Mind Sliver attack. An 11. Don't lose it, but I don't hit.
It's a saving throw. The one closest you said?
Yes.
All right. He makes a save, though. And then after Kagan, Vale.
Vale's going to jump here. Was I hidden from this guy?
Not from the guy to the south, from the guy to the north. Yes.
Okay,
Cut him
so I'm
down.
gonna. So from here, I'll jump. So hidden there, I'm just gonna chunk my dagger at the one on the north.
Okay. Ooh, miss.
Ah.
And then cultist to the north going. He's going to give chase after Vale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stabs at the thief with his long sword. Missing. And then Fenwick.
All right, I'm gonna
Grant
drop.
opportunity attack against that.
No. I'm gonna drop my lance and pull out my nice long sword and attack the one next to me. There we go.
Ooh, using it two-handed.
No, single-handed.
Well, you have to use your lance two-handed.
Oh, okay. Then
Plus,
yeah, then
okay.
it's two-handed.
Okay. That kills him. One left. Fenwick, Tayson.
There, and then Sacred Flame.
13 has dex save. 6 on your
Oh,
flame. He
God.
dodges it. And then Tayson
And
Gren.
minute spells.
Mike
Take
and
that.
advantage. That's a hit. That's a kill. 10 points of damage. Receival humanoid. Down he goes. They're out of combat now. You guys can set your initiatives back to 0, so you can indicate when you're ready to turn. Let me describe what you have around you. So you have 3 cultists lying dead with masks on their faces. Their masks were masks of basically skulls. They've been checking out that double face to the north, but closer to you is this portal to the east. And this portal is filled with swirling gray mist set into a giant archway of glittering black starstone. Jewels have been pried out of the archway. To the north is the devil face, chiseled in the wall, painted green, striped headdress, mouth open, and a big black O. To the west, northwest, are the sealed double doors, emblazoned with the image of Siren, luring throngs of victims into an open mouth of a great horned devil. Hey, Caden.
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if we tried that portal. Maybe we could move one of these cultist bodies into it and see what happens.
Kagan, as you're pondering that, you note that the portal, it seems unstable.
Unstable portal, everyone. Back away from it.
Yeah.
I amend my plan. I say we avoid this portal at this moment.
Vale.
Vale bends down and starts checking the bodies of the guy that was just trying to murk her a little bit and see if there's anything on him. And then,
these cultists, they each have chain armor, so if anyone needs chain armor or wants it, you can grab it. They also are wielding long swords. And then nothing else of value on that, Vale. And Fenwick.
Is this a dead end down here? Do I see a wall?
No, it keeps going.
All right.
So you can move. You basically can see 30 feet from your tokens. So if you're ever closer than 30 feet, I haven't revealed everything, just let me know. So it keeps going basically to the end of your light.
All right. I'm just gonna double move, see what's down there.
Okay. You can see you can see down. Generally, when you're moving, don't go ahead of Fenwick since he's leaving you guys. Up to you. Make someone else the leader if you do. Plaster murals cover the east and west walls. They are covered in peeling paint. To the south is a towering statue of a desert goddess cradling a sandstone urn with giant clay torsos heaped at the feet of the goddess. You see warnings chalked into the floor in a language these nomads mostly speak, and the ceiling is arched, 20 feet high, buckling in parts. The passageway is collapsed to the north, so you can see the extent of it goes that far.
This is the part that's marked as unstable as the map.
Yeah.
What next, Fenwick?
How big is the urn?
Giant clay cradling a sandstone urn.
Does it look like something that could be picked up away from the statue?
No, it's part of the statue, unfortunately.
Okay.
But you do note, looking at the statue, there is a plaque at its base that exalts the following. And then Kagan.
I would like to move close enough to see if my detect magic aura can pick up any magic from these things.
No magic. And then Vale.
So you said there's this statue here, and you say there's anything on the walls?
Plaster
Or is there,
murals.
like, on the floor?
Yeah, there's murals on the east and west walls. So you can inspect those murals.
So I'm going to be stealthy and come up and inspect.
Look at the
So
murals.
before
The
you mural-
murals, they depict treasure hunters sneaking into a cave. These treasure hunters find and begin stealing from a dragon horde. A blue dragon lurks in ambush. Each of these like a different. The blue dragon blasting the treasure hunters with the lightning. The blue dragon rending, dismembering, and shocking the treasure hunters. And one lone treasure hunter escaping with a dragon coin in hand. That's what they depict.
So the map says, guys, hideous murals look away.
Good translation.
Fenwick, what do you want to do?
This is again a trap, and I don't want to get Vale triggered on, so I'm just gonna hold and keep an eye out.
Kagan.
I turn and say, may our tongues melt to silence. May each death beat his void. Perhaps we should avoid speaking and make our way very quietly. Does anyone have the silence spell? Because I don't.
Where would you like it?
Perhaps cast it on the statue?
Oh, well, okay.
Or do you have a better idea?
Well, I just don't know what we're supposed to do in here.
Well, the map says, saw her praying here, right near the statue.
That was Kagan.
Okay.
Vale.
Vale's going to just kind of come up along the walls and, again, checking for traps, looking for anything that's out of the ordinary.
All right. About there, Vale, you looking for out of the ordinary stuff, you see kind of a little depression in the plaster. Like there might be something behind it.
Say that again. What's in the plaster?
There's a little depression in the plaster, like it's hollow on the other side, and it's starting to suck in.
Okay. She kind of pokes at it with her dagger, kind of seeing what's.
Yeah, there's an opening there. There's an opening. You could tear down the plaster to get to it.
Yeah, I think there's something behind here. So she starts kind of tearing plaster.
Okay. On the other side of the plaster is a chamber, and in that chamber, it is 10 feet wide, 20 feet tall. There is a giantess skeleton within it, and she has treasure with her. She has a necklace of glittering black starstones. This necklace is too big for any of you to wear, but you could carry it. It would take 2 slots. Does anyone want to take the starstone necklace?
Yeah, I'll take it right there.
And put it on? Here, you're carrying it. You got 2 slots. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll carry it or put it on or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And then in addition, there's a scroll at her feet, and it is a scroll of bless. So those are both magical. Kagan, you can detect them. The starstone necklace appears to be what kind of magic? Conjuration, you think? And that was Vale's turn. Back to you guys. Fenwick, the leader. You move where you want. Fenwick, you want to do anything?
I'm gonna poke the statue with my lance.
Okay. Nothing happens when you poke the statue. You don't see anything
We look in the
abnormal.
urn.
The urn is cradled in the statue, and you can't see inside it from down below. You'd have to climb up onto the statue.
That's what I want to do.
You do, and the urn has nothing inside it. It's mostly solid, actually. Just depicted as not solid from inside.
I was expecting heads, but
Vale,
go
what
with
do you
the
want to do?
torsos.
Vale's going jewelry shopping, I guess. So she's going to see if there's any other
Okay.
similar kinds of things, I guess.
You find another one to the northwest, and in that one you find a giant bracelet of starstone. Does anyone like to
Anybody
carry
want
a
a bracelet?
giant bracelet of
I can't
starstone?
carry this one. It's really pretty jewelry, guys. It looks nice.
What kind of
Sure.
magic is coming from this?
Same conjuration.
Oh,
Hmm.
No
I'm
carriers.
willing.
I can drop some stuff to carry that.
Okay. You also find within their veil a long sword with a fiery ruby set in its pommel of some value, 1 slot, but not of any magical value.
Nice.
If you want to carry that,
Yeah, I'll take that.
okay. 500 gold. And then Tayson.
Yeah, I just want to spend some time seeing if there's any sort of religious significance to the statue, the urn. I don't know if there's any sort of check I can do, but I want to like kind of search my priestly knowledge.
The scribbled chalk writing on the ground is prayers, you can tell. They are to Isis for protection. They contain words like turn away, do not look, nothing else for you. And then Kagan, what are you doing?
I'd like to search this wall.
You find
To see if
another
there's-
burial chamber, and inside that burial chamber, you find a giant circlet, glittering black starstone. I want to carry that. Again, conjuration magic.
Oh.
I'll find space for it.
Ren's got that. And then you also find an ebony holy symbol of net. Not magical, but worth 750 gold.
Oh,
Anyone want to carry that? 1 slot.
Sure, be crazy not to.
All right. And then Gren, what do you want to do, Gren?
Look down on the wall list.
You find
Here.
another one. And inside that one, you find a giant circlet of glittering black starstone. I haven't done a circlet before, have I? I didn't get them out of order. No, there's a bracelet. Oh, I did
I think you said
circlet.
circlet.
Okay, the one to the northeast is an anklet. So, Kagan, who put on the circlet?
Ren put it on, I think.
Okay. So, Gren, you have a choice between circlet and anklet.
I have the circlet.
Okay. Who wants the anklet?
That's 2 slots.
I can take it.
And that will be Fennec.
Yep.
And also in that one, in the southeast, is jeweled belly dancer symbols worth 500 gold, 1 slot.
I can toss down my iron spikes and take it.
Okay. 500 gold.
I equip it.
Okay. Back to the top. Fenwick, you guys have searched the room. Everything you could search, you've searched now.
I'm concerned about this like warning against treasure hunters. Nothing bad has happened so far. So I'm
I
gonna
will tell
step
you, Tom has been keeping track of who has what, and we will be attacked based on that.
probably, but
Mhm.
we have to be true to the genre of Shadow Dark.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just gonna double move back the way we came
All right.
because I
Everyone
think
can move with them.
we've explained.
Set your initiative 0 unless you want to do something else.
wait. I have a bad idea before we go.
Okay.
These are the best
These are-
ones.
These are all conjuration artifacts. So hear me out. I say we either all put them choose one of us and assemble them all on one of us, or we put them on that statue.
Ooh.
The statue's a giant, right? Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that idea.
Let's try that. Worst case scenario is we take them back if it does nothing.
Okay. Sounds good.
Seems good.
I also hugely agree with having one person carry them. That was kind of what I was getting at with the.
I don't know. Well, I don't know if that's true.
So
It would be
you put all 4 of them on the giant statue to the south?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Well, it was worth a chance. Fenwick, you're lucky.
I sometimes
Oh, but
I don't think I can wear my armor and take all of the giant items. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, I'm willing to try it myself and just see what happens if I lay down all my equipment and then and if you are all willing, just to see what happens if I put all of those things on me.
Go for it.
And we're going to pause right here, right before we find out what horrible thing happens to Kagan. Kagan, with his feeble muscles and his old bones creaking, puts on the last piece of the giant starstone jewelry.
Help me out, friends.
And you all hold your breath. A second goes by, and then 2 seconds goes by. And then I need Kagan, you to roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
And then Kagan, I need you to roll a d12 for me.
So a 6 and then a 5.
All right. When you do, you see stepping out of the portal a beautiful woman, dressed in the finest gold-plated armor. And she makes eye contact with Kagan. She steps out of that portal, and she strides toward him.
Look away.
Oh, okay. I look away.
Vale, Gren, you guys doing anything? She's striding past Gren and Vale, making a beeline toward Kagan. She has got her arms open as if she's going to hug him. Tayson, Fenwick, you want to do anything?
No, I'm gonna let this play out.
I'm gonna move up here.
Fenwick moves close. Kagan, you gonna do anything?
I close my eyes and hug back.
All right.
I say, boys, this is the way to go out. It's been a long time in my years.
She closes on him and gives him a hug and kisses him. And Kagan, you guys can see his like, he just like melts into her embrace. Kagan, roll a d6. You're gonna want to roll low.
Roll low.
Well, maybe not. I might want to roll high.
Kagan,
Can I use a luck token to make that a 6?
Kagan, you lose. Oh my. Kagan just melts into the embrace, losing 3 points of wisdom. Of course, Kagan already at -2 wisdom, so that brings him to -5 wisdom. And he is consumed by her love, and she drops his corpse dead on the ground.
Oh no!
What?
No.
And you guys can roll initiative if you want.
Oh
No, love makes me happy. The treasure I sought all along was love.
Oh man. Okay, let's see. She gets a 9. Fenwick, you look. At first you thought Kagan had experienced rapturous emotion of love, but now you see just a look of profound dumbness on his face as his body lies on the ground beside you, not breathing. You look up at this beautiful woman, and she goes to embrace you next. Vale, you see this also happening. What do you do?
Vale screams, "Wizard!" And she takes her dagger and chunks it at this woman.
You connect 3 points of damage to her.
And then she's going to...
She screams and shrieks and
Vale.
turns, and the look she gives you is not a look of love. And then her turn. She sees the danger that's Fenwick beside her, sees that... Do you accept her embrace, Fenwick?
Oh, heck no.
Oh, heck no. She then attempts to kiss you anyway to force herself upon you.
I do not consent.
And she gets +4 on this roll.
Yes, you do.
And she rolls a 14 to hit Fenwick.
It's not good enough.
You sure? You normally have your lance in hand.
That's one of the things I had to drop to carry all this other stuff. So doing
But you have your shield still?
+1 shield, +1 sword and shield.
Okay, then you knock her embrace aside with your shield, and she curses you and backs away with great speed. What's her speed? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6. Wings come out from her back, and her form turns, and horns sprout from her head, and you think you are looking upon a succubus. And she's done. Tayson, your turn.
Yeah. Oops. Kagan, no. I will cast 30. Oop, 5 too closer. Oh my god. Just giving up my spells. Toll the dead on her.
Toll her dead. Necrotic damage. She is damaged. She has disadvantage on this saving throw. I don't have tokens up. Slash our d20. With disadvantage, that's a 6, and it's a wisdom save? And she is +2 wisdom, 6, 7, 8, so she made it. Takes half damage of 3. After Tayson, Fenwick.
You dirty succubus. I'm gonna run up and try to hit her with my +1 longsword.
Hit. 12 points damage. Gren.
Take this.
Miss.
Ooh, missed.
Vale.
Vale's gonna... So am I hidden from her at this point?
No.
Okay. But I can flank here. I'm gonna come around here and do the dual wielding here. And
a 1 on the die is a miss. And then her
Wow.
turn. She
Yeah,
will look upon Gren, and a look of, her wide eyes are a little wet with tears. Like, how could they be doing that? How could they be attacking me? You should help me. Help me from them, Gren. And you can make a saving throw. Charisma, DC 15.
You've got this.
This seems like a low Whoa!
Oh, Gren
Gren is
sees
cold.
through the witchery of the succubus. She curses again, moves away. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, flies across the pit to there. Tayson, your turn.
I'm assuming there's nothing that can be done for Kagan.
Yeah, he looks both satisfied and stupefied and dead.
And it was Kagan who had the luck stone.
Yeah, it was.
I'm going to scoop that up.
Okay. Nothing happens when you scoop it up.
Oh.
After you comes Fenwick.
The pits are going to be a problem for me. 1, 2, 3, 5, 25. This is as far as I can get. Yeah, I'm just gonna. What can I do with this? I'm gonna double move past her.
Gren, your turn.
Okay, lady. She's moving too fast for me.
Hey, Andrew, we get a lot of mic noise off of your mic. Thanks. What are you doing, Gren?
That's a move. Can't move again and attack. So can I switch to my? I can throw an axe, right?
You do anything you want.
Well,
Make it rain in here.
I'm talking action
6
economy here.
slashing. Nice.
6 slashing.
And then that runs over Vale. Your turn. She can see you there.
Okay. Well, I feel like this might be over before that. So I'm going to pull out that scroll of bless, and I'm going to bless Gren.
It's a scroll of bless. You have to have
advantage.
bless on your spell list to cast it.
Oh, I can't spell. I can't do anything with it. Well, there you go. And I'm going to crossbow
All right.
her from here.
Wow. Where did you aim?
Right into her foul black heart.
It goes right through her heart and protrudes out of her chest, and black ichor gushes, and she falls to the ground, and her body slumps into the pit, and it starts to like decompose and burble and slough into into black ichor, and then burns and sizzles away and you're out of combat.
That was for Kagan, you bitch.
Oh, you're out of combat. Yes. Kagan is dead. This is what you see on his body that you can use for the rest of the adventure. He's got a wand of web. None of you can really use that, I don't think. He's got 1 potion of healing left, I think, and 3 scrolls none of you can use. And, of course, he's wearing all the Starstone jewelry.
Dale's going to go to Tyson and say, hey, I've got this scroll. Is this going to do you any good?
Yeah, I
Can you
can.
use that scroll of bless? Maybe trade you a bless scroll for a little bit of healing, possibly?
And Fenwick, you can have a luck. We're blocking her way out, distracting her while Bill threw a dagger through her heart.
I'll try and give you a curative here. 7 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
I think that was for
Dale's going to
Fenwick.
go back and try to get... Oh,
Who was that for, Gren?
That was for Fenwick.
Okay.
No, that makes
Oh,
sense.
thank you.
I lost my
Where's Vale?
cure spell the rest of today, so I cannot heal you.
Vale's to the
Vale's
west,
gonna-
down the hallway.
Oh, Vale's pretty good shape. Okay.
Vale wanted to grab her necklace off of Kagan, and she was looking at the map, and I think she'd scribbled some notes. I think I might be wrong, guys, but did you say something about like star metal or star something?
So the jewelry that you
necklace
guys
and the
have, each piece of jewelry that you guys have is made out of starstone. And
Starstone.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think didn't you say that that's the portal starstone as
the
well?
portal, swirling gray mist set into a giant archway of glittering black starstone.
Yeah. So I don't know what that means, but
Well, we could
Vale
have
points-
someone load up with all the jewelry and then step through the portal. I mean, it worked so well the first time. We should try it again.
I don't think that Vale's like, I
so-
don't think one person is meant for this stuff. I think we can all put it on, but
So Tyson, there's only 1 potion of healing. Are you taking it?
Sure. Sorry, I saw the times too.
He'd already
Unless you
used one of them
Okay,
today.
I'll take it.
I'd like to go to this bottom of this pit here and see if there's any secrets down there.
Okay. No secrets.
Okay. Then I think we should go up and check the thing to the east.
When you get to there, you can see that there's a doorway to the east that's open. And you can even hear what sounds like some sort of ritual coming from beyond it.
Boy, these rituals take a long time, and yet they're always finished right when you arrive. It's
Isn't that
weird.
useful?
Okay, let's stop a ritual.
Maybe it's a good ritual.
Gonna
Probably.
Pause there, Fenwick. I'll draw the room for you. Everyone can take a position behind Fenwick. All right. Chapel of Net. Obsidian pillars with hieroglyphs and hundreds of scuffed sockets where jewels once glittered, or those black circles. Fraying tapestries depict arrows crossed behind a shield. smashed pews of acacia wood are the grayish rectangles. An altar chiseled from ochre stone is in the south. It's the black rectangle. There's an idol beyond it depicting a towering desert goddess. Her head is missing. There's the scent of incense and fresh blood. There are cultists here, 10 of them, performing some sort of a ritual. You can see that there's something atop the altar. You can't make out what it is from here. Yeah, they have not seen you.
I turn and whisper over my shoulder. I say, "Are we choosing violence or are we choosing love?" I'm talking to Gran.
I don't think we can take all these guys. We need our wizard and his fireballs.
I have that potion of giant strength.
And Vale speaks up. She's like, are you men just going to ignore the woman again?
Well, you can answer the question too. Love or violence?
I think neither. I think we should go use these jewelry to stabilize the portal or go through the portal or something. That's what I think.
All right. Okay, we can go do that.
So, your jewelry. Let's see what you got here. There is a bracelet, a necklace, an anklet, and a circlet, all of glittering black starstone.
I'm carrying the bracelet and the anklet, but if somebody wants them to test the theory, I will give it to them.
Give the circlet.
I've got the necklace.
Okay.
Somebody doesn't have anything. Or there were 5 items.
I don't have anything.
I think there's 4, yeah.
So who wants to be the test subject?
I'll do it. Dale's like, yeah, I can try
Okay,
this
Vale.
out. So she's got the necklace, and
You put on the necklace and go through.
well, I'm gonna look at it. Like, is there any kind of indication like that these necklaces like fit into the stone around the portal? Like
There
missing-
is not. No.
Okay.
Doesn't look like any of the pried away jewels match anything that's on any jewelry you have.
And as we get closer, it doesn't look like this is stabilizing anything very well.
You're not sure what Kagan was even looking at.
Okay. We just know that he thought it was unstable. Well, Vale looks at him just like, gentlemen, I hope to see you on the other side. He just steps through.
Do we want to hand you a rope or something before you go through?
Yeah, that sounds good. We can
All right.
get a rope.
I've seen Stargate. I stand out of the way.
Yeah, Stargate. So she hands the rope and kind of ties it around her waist and steps through.
The rope drops limp. Now, Vale, which jewelry are you wearing? Carrying?
I had the necklace, I believe.
Necklace. Okay. You guys see the mist become transparent, and you can see where Vale went. Vale went to a chamber. Here,
Whoa.
Vale. And the chamber you step into, there's a sarcophagus in a step-down tier in the chamber center. Ornate polished obsidian inlaid with jade and ruby and opal and carnelian. Gold and silver hieroglyphs run along the rim. The fearsome likeness of a skeletal pharaoh is embossed on the cover. There are 4 giantesses, or just statues of giantesses, surrounding the sarcophagus, the 4 stars there. They are fully enclosed in black plate armor with spikes and volgas. And then there are mosaics. Mosaics assembled from the same precious stones as the sarcophagus. They depict the goddess Net dangling a jeweled skull from a tangle of golden threads, like a talisman.
Can I?
So before you do anything, Vale, everyone roll initiative.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so Grant, you saw Vale step through the misty portal. The mist became translucent when Vale did that, and you can see that Vale is standing in this room. What do you want to do?
Well, that seems safe, so I'm going to go through.
Okay. What jewelry, if any, are you carrying with you?
I have the circlet.
Okay. Let's get this one through. Circlet.
Here's where we appear in a completely different room.
No.
Gren is annihilated as he steps through. But stepping back out through in his place, well, actually, he's not really necessarily annihilated. His body falls, and then it grows. His ghost rises up, and it grows in size. And it's wearing that circlet, and roll its initiative. It goes right after Gren went, so it's wielding Gren's weapons, leaf cutter, but it's grown in size, became bigger, and the circlet has become some sort of evil magic item, not like the circlet that it was originally. And a circlet of, let's see what it does here. Project disintegration ray from circlet. Okay, it projects a ray of disintegration toward Fenwick. Creature must roll a dex save versus your intelligence check to avoid the death ray. So death ray intelligence check is a
21.
I can't beat that.
Yeah, you do have luck, so there's a chance you could beat it. Well, nope, you can't beat it. Okay, so
I
you get
can't
hit
beat
by the death ray, and let's see what that does again. Auto hit object, creature object reduced to dust with items carried on that one. You be just turned to dust. Okay, so Fenwick is turned to dust. He falls to the ground, dead, along with everything he was carrying. And then next to go is Taliesin. Jason.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You go to turn the undead giantess. She has a wisdom saving throw, or he has a wisdom saving throw of charisma save. Okay. Oh, made it.
Yeah, that tracks.
What else, Jason?
I don't really think there's a lot else I can do. They'll attack me if I flee. I am going to take out the that ebony holy symbol of, I believe it was of Net, and display that alongside mine.
All right. Then next round.
Back up gingerly.
And you're back up gingerly's doing that. Okay. Then the ghost goes next round, moves to there, takes the weapon that was Leaf Cutter, swings it toward Tayson's head. Tayson ducks underneath. She redirects her second blow. Gets a 15 to hit Tayson, doing 7 damage to you, Tayson. And then Vale, your turn. You don't know any of this is going on, Vale. You're in the other chamber. What do you want to do in the other chamber? I'll describe it for you.
Anything that they're doing?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. So you said that's a sarcophagus. Is that what you said?
Yeah, there's a sarcophagus in the step down tier in the chamber center. There's giant armor statues in the 4 quarters there, and mosaics around the sarcophagus.
What do the mosaics look like? Is there any kind of
They
information?
depict the goddess Net dangling a jeweled skull from a tangle of golden threads like a talisman.
Oh my gosh. I guess I'm going to check the sarcophagus for traps.
All right. Make your choice of wisdom or intelligence. You'll have advantage on the check.
Oh, I've got -1 on both of those. So
Okay, go for it. Either one. Look at that.
sweet.
Okay. You're afraid there's some sort of magical trap on this thing. You cannot tell, but if you even touch the sarcophagus, something bad's going to happen, you think.
Right.
Unfortunately, there's no way to disable it.
Can I
You
go
have
back
to
through the
basically
portal?
trigger it to open the sarcophagus.
Okay.
The only way to
can I go
avoid
back?
it is not to open the sarcophagus.
But can I go back through the portal?
There is no portal.
Oh,
You're here alone with no way out.
lovely.
So that's what you did. You inspected, you moved, you can finish your move where you want. Tayson, your turn.
Oh, what sort of action is it to drink a potion?
Free.
Oh, thank God. I'm going to chug back one of the 2 potions I have.
Okay.
Then I'm going to, I don't have to turn undead anymore. I am going to try and smite this thing with my mace.
Well, first you had to roll to hit.
Oh, you're right. Mace.
That's a hit. Armor class on this giantess is just 11, and that does 5 bludgeoning, and then she'll try and avoid the smite. She has disadvantage because she's undead, and she's making a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. So you smote her for 19 damage total, but you did lose the
I'm
smite
assuming
spell.
it's still here. Right,
She is
so-
still there, yeah.
And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then hop into the pit.
Okay. And then the ghost follows, swings her sword down on top of you, Tayson, missing, hitting for 7 damage.
Oh my
And
God.
then Vale, your turn.
I guess if there's no other way out, I guess I'm going to try and open the sarcophagus.
Okay. As soon as you touch the sarcophagus, 2 of the statues animate.
Oh no. Lovely.
And
And they're friendly statues.
turns out not so much. They're going to go into the round. So as soon as you touch it, it does that. That didn't take any action or anything, so you can keep going.
So I open the
So you
sarcophagus.
push it. It's got tremendous weight. It would require your entire party, or at least a majority of your party, for 3 rounds to open this thing, you think?
Oh, great. So then I'm just going to do my best to hide here. If there's a way to
Okay.
come over these other statues and hide.
Okay. And then, let's see, that was Vason. That was Vale. And then Tyson, your turn's next.
Drink my last potion, and I really don't have much in terms of spells left. Can I hit it from down here, or is it out of reach?
It is out of reach.
Okay, double move it is. Oops, not that way. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
Oof.
As soon as you cross on the other side of the thing, it comes alive,
Yep.
and it'll go right after you.
I hope is that it was guarding this door, so it guards against undead. So I'm hoping.
The statue of the pharaoh turns and looks at you.
I
The
smile.
bowstrings of both of the bows draw. All 4 arrows fire.
I mean, they don't have to. It's of hope.
So, okay. The first arrow, 15 hits, does
Oh, no.
3 points piercing damage. The venom on the bolt
right.
starts to dig into your system. You can feel it pumping through your system. You feel like this strange feeling, like you're a little bit wheezy in your stomach, like you have a little bit of butterflies. Make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Nope.
And then you stand there bewitched by the pharaoh statue or the pharaoh mask, and she commands you to stand guard with her in front of this door, which you do. And
Sounds
then back to the golems. The golems close on Vale, and the first one smashes down on Vale, doing hit, but just a glancing blow Vale for 1 damage. And then it crits you for 12 damage. You can feel a crack of one of your bones, and then the other one smashes down and hits for 6 more damage. And then it's a second fist, you dodge. You are barely alive, fighting 2 stone golems in statue form. The ghost is, as far as you don't know what it's doing. Vale, your turn.
Yeah, Vale's gonna pull out her alchemist's fire and throw it at the golems of the north.
The golem has a dex save, DC 12. It is able to only take a glancing blow from the fire. Takes 2 fire damage. And then Tayson, you're charmed, and then that sound, and then the golems finish Vale. Hit for 1, 14 hit for 9, knocking Vale unconscious. And then once Vale's just a limp dead body, they return. And then Vale, we'll just stick with you. You get a death save, con save. You got 1 hit point. What are you doing, Vale? The golems have
great.
gone back to their spot.
Well, funny, this is the way I have to go out. But yeah, so she's gonna come up and look at these golems that just attacked her, and I don't know, she's kind of resigned, so she's gonna go ahead and pry and see if she can pry her way into the sarcophagus again.
Okay. As she does, the golems again animate and close on her, and the last thing you see as you're being crushed by stone columns is inside of the sarcophagus. The beautifully preserved corpse of a giantess, clutching a golden urn. The urn contains dust and roughly the volume of a human skull, spools of mummy wrappings, and useless remains of a splintered staff of the Magi. That's the last thing before you're pummeled into oblivion that you saw. You, Tayson, stand guard with the statue head of the pharaoh as the sands of Net come with the storm, pile on top of the tomb mound, the disintegrator, entombing you for all eternity. And that's the end.